Hark, I have returned.
Oh, we're live.
We are?
Yeah, it's 9:30.
Ah,
No
well
one
then.
told us. I go to the bathroom and come back and we're live. And here I was wondering if the auto switcher was working.
Wonder no more.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. As you can see, we're totally on the ball game today.
Always.
Hello, Noodles. At least the scenery's pretty. What were we? I don't remember. It's been a week. Come on, let's do this.
Oh, fine. Marshmallow, you have to come along too.
You too, peeps.
No getting out of this.
Excuse me. Hello, Astinian. What are you doing?
I feel the worm's anger. His lair is not far. Not far at all.
He's contemplating doom and destruction. Right.
It's what he does.
We stand within the sacred home of the Draglands, beneath the sky that is heaven's Hareband's domain. Our quest is near Zin, Madonia. Okay, Alfie, what next?
We have reached it at last. The peak of Somal. It is said to be the highest mountain in all of Eorzea, you know. I thought it's cold and Coerthus. The air here carries the chill of a dozen winters.
And yet there is no snow.
And we get an aether current now that we're out of the zone it's for.
Yes!
Love you too, Yoshi P.
I think this is the only time they really do that, but yeah, you usually get the last current just as you're exiting the zone.
Estinian. This place is far from the barren mountaintop I pictured in my mind.
Well, Dragoon, do you believe these ruins were also built by heretics to deceive the faithful of Ishgard? Really now?
And you sail.
How can one not be moved by such a breathtaking sight? Yeah, well, it is breathtaking, I'll give it that.
Beyond the clouds. Alphino ponders the means by which you might find Hareband. Now that we have scaled the mountain, there remains the problem of finding Hareband himself.
It's not a lazy fluffy butt. What manner of creature is that?
A Moogle.
Yep, that's a Moogle. A very pink Moogle.
Donia, Rena, do my eyes deceive me, or was that a Moogle?
That was a Moogle. That was totally a Moogle.
Bewildered nod. That was not stoic at all.
Yeah, that was a bewildered nod.
It was my understanding that they only dwelled within the Twelveswood. I certainly never expected to see one in the churning mists. If the Moogle does live here, however, he may know where Hareband makes his lair. Quickly now, before we lose the creature completely. Big dramatic organ music on a Moogle hunt just does not work.
Yeah, that seems like a Mooglish environment, that's for sure.
Oh, look over there.
Oh, you mean the lookout point?
The vista, yeah.
That's a bugger to get to. It's doable, but it's a bugger.
Yeah, I seem to remember that that one is doable without flight. Since we can't fly in this zone either.
No, we're just starting out.
Ah, he's gone. Adonia, Rena, we must widen our search. You go, Alfie.
See if we can get that point. If I remember right, it's better. It's more easily done on Chocobo back.
That does sound kind of familiar.
Haha! I got it.
Marshmallow.
Did Marshmallow fail you?
Yes. There we go. Log entry 15. Moghome. A settlement that sits curiously atop Som All, the tallest peak in Eorzea, in the heart of the Dragon's Demesne. What pact might the Mughals have made with the great worm Hraesvelgr to allow them to live here in peace? That is something we need to find out, and I see lots of sparkly places to check.
Indeed. Hello, Ripley. It's good to see you.
See, we're not late. We were ahead of Ripley.
Hush you. Alfie?
We did see a Moogle, did we not?
Yes, we saw
And something
Moogle.
even stranger.
A Makoshi.
Yes.
Appears an etheric disturbance.
The nearby air appears warped. You sense that concealing magics are at work.
Ooh, they are hiding.
You sail?
Where could he have gone?
Possibly right behind you.
I've heard tales of these Mughals, but 'tis the first time I've ever laid eyes on one. They are rather adorable, aren't they?
When they aren't being lazy fluffy butts, which is all the time.
What? Why do you stare at me so? Can I not find a creature adorable? My heart is truly not made of ice.
You hear? Estinian? Or Estinian? A Moogle, did you say? I am unfamiliar with the breed, but I shall search for one nonetheless.
Destination.
See no evidence of this Moogle of yours. Are you certain it wasn't a trick of the light? Perhaps it was simply one of these strange plants shifting in a breeze.
No, it was most certainly a Moogle.
Though, a lot of the plants are awfully palm-like.
Yes, they are.
More etheric disturbance. Because you visited over there already. Etheric disturbance. Same thing. Concealing magics are at work. Concealed by peeps.
Yes.
There's no sign of a Moogle in the area. I wouldn't go that far.
No, there's plenty of signs of Moogles in the area.
I'm sure I glimpsed the Moogle fleeing in this direction. Could he be concealing himself with magic? Yes.
Of course he can! It's what Moogles do!
Yeah. Mountaintop diplomacy. That's such a great picture. Alphino seems convinced that the Mughals hold the key to finding Hraesvelgr. Confound it. Could we but enlist the aid of one of the local Mughals, I am certain Hraesvelgr would not elude us for long. Though the eye enables me to sense the presence of dragons, I can only identify Nidhogg's with any certainty. We could wander the mists for days, and not know if we were any closer to his brood brother. And those are days we cannot well afford to squander. Shall we divide our forces then? Lady Ysayle, might I ask you to question any dragons whom you judge it safe to approach?
I shall try. Yet I fear the influence of Nidhogg's rage will render most of the Dravanians in the area deaf to reason. What of you, Master Alphino?
I have not yet given up on the Mughals. Odonia, Rena, come with me to Gridania. I mean to petition the aid of the Mughals' kin in the Twelveswood. After that business with Mogul Mog, I dare say they will be glad to help us. Yeah, they owe us a couple for that. Assuming you have no need of me, I shall remain here. Nidhogg senses both the loss of his consort and the coming of the Eye, and his attention is firmly fixed in this direction. I mean to do what I can to hold his gaze, the hope that it might delay any action against Ishgard. Thank you, Estinian. Come then, Ladonia, Rena, let us make haste for Gridania, and rendezvous at Nofika's altar. Ah, but I had neglected to tell you. There is an aetheryte of ancient construction here which should make the return journey rather less arduous. Pray do not forget to use it. We got it last week. Along with the Chocobo stone.
Work? Well, I guess road trip?
Hold on. I sincerely hope you have taken Master Alphino's advice concerning the aetheryte. You would not wish to miss the sport of Nidhogg dying to visit us in your absence.
I think they want us to teleport to Gridania. I think we should road trip it.
Up to you.
Road trip! Work, work!
Well, at least one thing. We'll get to try out that nifty new aether current.
Yes, yes we will. And maybe unclear some of the parts of the map we haven't touched yet.
Ooh, yes.
Well, today was kind of a
The
lazy
aether's
day.
too thin up here.
Yeah, it is. And she's very sluggish. Poor Eorzea. But yeah, today was kind of a lazy day in-game for us. We did a couple runs, but the most exciting part is we finally got around to getting back into Omegascape Savage as a 4-man, unsynced. And we ended up actually taking
You can fly, you
chicken
can fly,
tenders.
you can fly, you can fly.
So we're really pleased as punch about that. So next week we can actually work on the Bishi twins! Woohoo! Now there was kind of this altar thing over this direction. Well, at least it's Dias. That uncovers that section of the map.
It's busy being feetful.
Yes, it is.
Let's see. Right, one place down in the south. I think. Oh, no, there's a section. Right, that little hidden valley.
Yeah, there's a couple little outcrop sections that we still have to ping.
Only like 2.
And we can't cut through the hinterlands to get where we're going, so... Oh well. We are not in that part of the story yet.
Oh.
Oh? Why for art thou
Need to get the
go-
bum cam on.
Oh, you have not turned on your bun cam? Tisk tisk.
No! You never reminded me.
Oh look, another Vista!
Ooh.
Let's see if I can get this one.
Hey, I wonder how you're supposed to climb to that one.
Congrats! I saw that 56 ding by.
Angst Minor. The shattered ruins of a once proud city. The official stance of the Holy See is that it was a settlement of heretics, razed to the ground by Helone in an act of divine retribution, though scholars disagree on the historical accuracy of this interpretation. Also being kind of faithful. So let's see, if that's 56... Don't think there's anything we haven't uncovered in there.
Yeah, there's a spot right in the center of the hive.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, right down in here.
Yeah.
Actually, where was it?
Yeah, there is one on
There
one of
it
these
is.
Fires.
Ah. Come on. There we go.
Well, where's Marshmallow? How are you doing that?
One toe.
No. There's like a foam between Marshmallow and the edge.
Anyway.
Lost Astnath. Built from a highly viscous blend of Dravanian clay and saliva. Ooh. The nests of the Nath are surprisingly stable, able to withstand the harsh elements of the Dravanian forelands. The smoke that rises from the mound-like structures is believed to be a sort of incense with a scent that, for reasons unknown, keeps would-be dragon invaders at bay.
No, it isn't reasons unknown. We know what the reason is. It smells horrible. We've had quests dealing with that. And time to skirt up the side of the map to the last place we need.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, this is the side of the map.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a couple other vistas around, but I'm not going to... I mean, if they're on our way, I'll go ahead and tag them, but...
Yeah.
We're not too concerned with sightseeing and lore taking. And this should be our last one, right over here.
Yeah.
A little hidden valley that goes nowhere and does nothing.
Yeah. I
And
seem to
there's
remember
my
there was-
dinging!
Oh, very good. I seem to remember there is something that happens in here.
So,
But I can't
who
remember
do I
what.
want to level next? Let's go ahead and do Red Mage. Boy, Red Mage has a long to go. You're hitting what? 6s, and I'm like barely touching into 4s.
Yeah.
I need to log in and do some runs.
Hunt
I've
mark.
just been... Oh, where?
No, not one that I actually need, but like one of the A ranks or something.
Oh, yeah. The blue Bandersnatch.
Yeah.
I think he's a weekly B rank. It does seem to be a snow day in Corthus.
It's Corthus. When is it not
Not
a snow day?
Yeah.
Admittedly, some are more snow days than others, but really.
Corthus. And to think, this used to be green, lush farmland.
Yeah.
But of course, this begs the question, why are there Mughals in Salmal?
We're gonna find out.
I hope
Maybe.
so. I wonder if we can get mail in Salmal.
There's enough Mughals.
Exactly! Ah, land of organ music.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, Gridania is not too much farther.
Nope.
And away we go!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should probably go in the back gate.
Hmm.
Be the Yellow Serpent Gate.
Maybe.
You don't remember?
No!
Oops.
What, do you think I'm a native of Gridania or something?
Not even. Yep, Yellow Serpent Gate. I called that one right. See, there's a yellow serpent up at top.
Ooh.
I'm smart. That phrase should scare you. Okay, let's go talk to Khan Isena. Over at the Conjurer's Guild.
Mm-hmm. I sent word to the Elder Seeds here upon arriving in Gridania, and I am pleased to report that she has agreed to grant us an audience. If anyone can help us to contact the Twilswood Moogles, it is she. We are expected at the Lotus Stand. I trust you are familiar with the Conjurer stationed at its entrance.
Yes, we are.
We've talked a few times. Hey, Mr. Conjurer, can I call you Silent?
That's Mrs. Conjurer to you.
Fine.
The Elder Seed Seer awaits you. Pray follow me.
You know, this is awfully peaceful for us being wanted criminals.
I bid you welcome, friends. The Admiral spoke of having met with you, but 'tis no less a relief to see you safe and hale with my own eyes.
We humbly thank you for agreeing to receive us upon such short notice. Short notice, my lady. And for all you have done for us in our absence. Would that it were solely to express our gratitude that we came to you this day. Alas, the tides of battle yet dictate our comings and goings. Elder Seeds here, we would beg your wisdom in a matter that may finally bring an end to the Dragonsong War.
Be gone, friend.
One summary later.
I see. Though you seek a means to contact these Moogles of the Churning Mists.
Kupo! I say, Kupo!
Hello, Kuplakop. Greetings, Kuplakop. To what do we owe the pleasure of your company?
I was struck by the sudden urge to bring you some fruit, Connie, and I'm jolly glad I did. Tell me more about these Moogles in the sky, Kupo. I will gladly tell you all I know, though it amounts to precious little. We encountered a Moogle high in the clouds of Dravania, and had hoped that you and your kin in Twilswood might agree to facilitate a meeting.
Pray correct me if I'm mistaken, Kuplo, but are there legends, are there not, which speak of Moogles who dwell beyond the clouds?
Indeed there are, Kupo. Long, long ago, back when the world was still young, they say my ancestors served the gods up in the heavens. Of course, that was before their masters took to bickering like spoiled children.
Ah yes, the tale of good King Mogul Mog the 12th. He is revered for holding fast to a rope of miraculous length that his subjects might climb down from the sky and escape to the world below.
Good King Mogulmog the 12th, may he stay forever far away from us.
Yes! Oh god, that thing's gotten worse, not better.
Ignoring the more fanciful aspects of the tale, it may well be that Kuplow's ancestors hailed from the Churning Mists. Given how long his kin have resided in the Twilswood, it is perfectly possible that the details of their history have faded into myth.
Indeed, Master Alphino, such stories oft contain a measure of truth. 'Tis like that the Mughals of the Churning Mist tell similar tales of the world below. I can well imagine why the one you encountered fled at your approach.
Oh, fleeing's second nature to us. We often hide when the larger races come trampling through the forest. Of course, where there's one Moogle, there's bound to be more. Communal fluffy butts. Which is why I've decided to take a trip to the clouds, Kupo. You surely won't be afraid to talk to me. I was hoping you might say that, Master Kuplo. Will you accompany us then? Just you try and stop me, Kupo! I'll admit the thought of venturing outside the Trollswood is a bit unsettling, but I can hardly refuse a chance to meet my distant cousins.
If you will have me, I too will accompany you on this venture, and lend my voice to your cause as ambassador of Gridania.
Yeah, I agree with them. My lady, are you quite certain?
How oft has our nation turned to the sounds of the seventh dawn in our hour of need? How oft have we asked the Warrior of Light to risk her life to save our own? Full many times, I say to you, and never have they refused us. Thus do I choose this day to offer mine aid to our allies for the good of the realm. Is that not just?
We don't dare say no, especially in public. A most unexpected and most welcome offers, Elder Seedseer. We would be honored by your presence. Why am I suddenly thinking of, let's go get a cheeseburger?
Ah yes, maintenance tonight. Starting
Yes.
at midnight.
Yes. Pray return to the summit and inform our companions of these developments. I will serve as the Elder Seedseer's guide on the journey back to Somal. It being a path I have already trodden, I do not anticipate any great difficulties. Besides, we shall have the Elder Seedseer's personal guard to escort us.
Okay, I guess we're off to the icebox again.
Was there ever any doubt?
Not in the slightest. Yeah, apparently they're patching a couple issues, one of which is apparently the sound issue is still happening for some Windows users.
Yep.
The other is frequent disconnects to the new hardware.
That might explain, his problems yesterday. Since he got bounced
Hello,
like twice in a
Octi.
row. Hey, yes! Hey, Octi.
Well, he also, didn't he have a thunderstorm roll through his area recently?
Don't know. I don't remember him mentioning one, but that doesn't mean I didn't miss it.
Hey, Life Suing! Good to see you! For those who are just joining, we've since gone to Somal, seen our first Moogle there, decided to head back to Gridania and have now enlisted the aid of the Seed Scener and the local emissary of the Gridanian Mughals, Kuplo Kop, to come join us to see if we can get them to open up and talk with us.
And not use their cloaking devices.
Yes, which they are very fond of.
I can't exactly blame them.
Well, they are lazy fluffy butts.
And beyond that, everything else is kind of big.
This is true. So now we're, I don't want to use hoof because, well...
Yeah, lack of horses.
We're clawing it back to, Why
That was the wrong thing.
Yeah, what? Trying to open a trade on me?
I was trying to do something else. Hurry.
We're trying to claw our way back to Salmal. Hit a couple vistas on the way, which was nice.
And of course, cleared the Fourlands map.
Which was some good XP.
Okay.
And away we go! I think it started snowing heavier since we were here.
That happens. Sadly.
Let's see if I can navigate in the snow.
I think you're flying by instrument.
I think the Dreaming Dragon's off this way. Maybe. I hope.
There's the big skeleton.
Yes. Mr. Skeleton! Ooh! Ooh, 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 ooh! Hello!
Oh! Boy, I'd forgotten that one. Camp River's Meat. Can't see it from here. Not in this weather. Once a key military outpost for the Ishgardian forces, this strategic location where the waters of the Swift Run and the Coerthus flow together is a home to a lone aetheryte shard, which has stood abandoned in the years since the Calamity. Also, Swift Run is a highly ironic name for the river right now.
Yeah, Swift Run doesn't. Dreaming Dragon's over there. I can just barely see it glowing in the fog. Well, I'm mostly on track. Yay. And it's foggy here. Nice.
Yeah.
can just barely see the big statue of Annex Trine from here. Yeah, that map is completely uncovered now. Yay.
We got the achievement and everything.
We're here, we might as well get the vista.
I do like putting them on high perches.
Yeah, like this one.
Yeah! Angstrine. 3 towers unique in that they appear to have been built to house both man and dragon. An architectural oddity which would seem to corroborate the Holy See's position that they were erected by heretic witches for themselves and their dragon consorts.
Uh-huh.
Somebody's guidebook is taking the official line.
And now we fly down, 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 down. And hello, Mr. Trine Keep.
Okay. Weather's not so good up here either. Gales. Let's get into that cave.
Working on it. Unfortunately, yours is feeling very sluggish in the new zone.
Yeah, well, in the middle of gales, I can't blame her.
Sail? Ah, Brenna, Ladonia, you two have returned. How fared you in Gridania? Better than I hope. Praise Velgar's whereabouts, he had to elude me. Okay, Mr. Tall, Pale, and Pointy.
Well met, warriors of light. Nidhogg has not stirred, but he watches us, unblinking.
Yeah, the emissary should be here soon.
The Elder Seedseer herself answers your call. Then there is naught to do but wait. They are here. Greetings, my friends. I am happy to report that our journey was mercifully uneventful, devoid as the road was of Dravanians. It would seem the dragons have abandoned Som all for the turning mists. Elder Seedseer, may I present to you Ser Estinian, Ishgard's Azure Dragoon.
It's an honor to meet you, Sir Estinian. I have heard many tales of your order's extraordinary skill and courage. Friends, I feel it only right to inform you that we are not alone. The Muggles are all around us, even as we speak. And I should imagine that they are more than a little concerned by the horde of strangers that has descended upon their home. Mayhap now would be an opportune moment to introduce ourselves.
Well, if they'd, appear and tell us this scram, that would make sense, or maybe even put out a beware of Kupo sign.
This should serve.
They're hiding, of course, but there are so many of them, Kupo!
I am Con Eorzea. My companions and I have braved the long road from the Twelveswood to share words with you. On this, the occasion of our first meeting, we bring an offering of light and wind.
Ooh, such a gentle and pleasing glow, Kupo! I am Moglin, the chieftain of this Moogle clan. That is a gigantic Moogle.
It is! Chief Moglin, it is an honor to meet you.
Greetings, I am Kuplo Kop, ambassador of the Twelveswood Moogles. Moogle from the world below? Your hide is of a different hue, but that palm is unmistakable. I might need a moment here, Kupo.
My companions were no less surprised to learn of your existence among the clouds. I hope they do not startle you overmuch in their eagerness to make your acquaintance. Full well can I imagine your wariness. I am told that the men have not walked here in nigh 1,000 winters. Mayhaps you will forgive them their forwardness when I unfold to you the grave matter which first brought them into your midst. My companions crave an audience with the great worm Hraesvelgr, that they might negotiate an end to the war twixt man and dragon.
An end to war, you say? I trust you, Con Eorzea. The light of peace shines brightly within your soul. This is true. But I'm afraid the same cannot be said of your friends. To be plain, we did not hide ourselves because they were the first of your kind to be seen here in 1,000 years. Well, not the only because of that. We hid because we smelled dragon blood. These skies are home to many, many dragons. While some crave peace, such as Hraesvelgr, many others crave the opposite, such as Nidhogg. Suffice it to say, we are worried that the presence of your blood-spattered warrior friends will attract the attention of the nastier kind and invite destruction into our happy home. Now, just a moment, Chieftain. Ladonia and Rene here may have doled out the odd thrashing or two, but it's always been for a really good reason. She is a champion of the Twelveswood Moogles, and I'll not hear her good name slandered.
Thank you, Kuplo.
Now, Ambassador, let's not ruffle each other's fur. I shall, of course, take your testimony into consideration.
If I may, Chieftain, there is little room for trust twixt strangers. Might we not take the opportunity to learn more of each other?
An excellent suggestion, Kupo. In the interest of fostering friendship and keeping an eye on you, I extend to you the hospitality of Mogholm. Prove yourselves worthy of our assistance, and it will be yours. I shall be watching, Kubo. You know what this means.
We're gonna do Moogle quests.
Side quests. Moogle side quests. They don't get much more side.
Yes. If there are any NPCs who will give you the deliver this letter 4 feet to the right, it will be Moogles.
Muglu. Are you surprised to see such a fierce-looking Moogle Kupo? The Pum Guard must defend Chieftain Moglin and all of Mogholm. Mind your manners in front of the chieftain, and don't make him repeat himself. Mogam. If your tummy's gloopy or your wings droopy, I have a potion to fix that. My wings are just fine, thank you.
Mugamo?
Have you ever seen such a splendid flower, Kupo? I water it every day. I can't wait to see it grow even more. I have one of the most important and difficult jobs in Mogholm, watering the flowers, Kupo. You can't put too much and you can't put too little. Truly, it is an art form. Yeah, you go. I did not expect our travels to bring us to a Moogle village. I wonder if a similar settlement exists somewhere within the Twelveswood.
Probably.
For certain values of similar. The Fury, take these ridiculous flying rodents.
Oh dear, he's already done with Moogles. We haven't even started.
Yes. Have you come to admire my latest piece, Kupo? I have been attempting to capture in oils the essence of the humble Kupo nut, but inspiration is fleeting, especially when the rumble in my belly overpowers the passion in my heart. Yep, they're Moogles. Warrior of Light, we've not spoken since the trouble with good King Mogglmog, and I would prefer my apologies. Had I not been bound by my duty to protect the Elder Seedseer, I would have stood with you against your accusers in Ul'dah. I owe the Elder Seedseer my life. My duty to protect her surpasses all other concerns.
Yeah, this guy. Keep an eye on his face. We'll be back to him. Just as our cousins in the Twelveswood, these Mogholm Moogles excel in manipulation of aether. There are a few who could detect them even if they chose not to be detected. Forgive me, but mine efforts have all been in vain. As I feared, Nikod's rage has driven his minions to attack me on sight. And there are few who can deign to speak fell silent at the name of Hrace Velgar. Wherefore, I cannot say, yet I fear it bodes ill.
Go on, stare at me if you must, Kupo. I have grown accustomed to such gazes of unadulterated adoration. Creatures of my surpassing beauty are rare in the lands below, I should imagine. Yeah, rare. How exciting to have relatives in the clouds, Kupo!
Sleeping Moogles.
Mog be nimble, Mog be quick.
Mogto.
If you follow this path all the way to the top, you'll come out on the summit of Som'al. There's such a lovely view up there, Kupo.
I bet there is.
Good to know.
Muddled Moogle.
Has Maestro Mogwin finished his latest piece? I can hardly wait to see it, Kupo.
Oh dear. With these Muggles, I'm sensing a naming convention.
Nah. Their names are all completely different.
Hello, Moglin.
Tell me, in the world down below, do all of your kind look so different from one another? It must be terribly disconcerting. We manage. What was it Kuplo Cop called you again? Adonia? Rena? Huh, your names are as odd as your appearance. Have you ever considered a nice Moogle name? Moglin is taken, by the way, Kupo. As are Moghan, Mogmug, and Mogwin. These being the names of the 3 wise Moogles who will administer the momentous challenges that I have devised to measure your worth. I call them Trials of Trustworthiness. Undertake these trials, and we shall soon see whether or not you are worthy of our aid.
If you insist.
I'm afraid he does. Hold on a moment. Where did they put that one? Oh yeah, I'm getting that full up. 20... 133, yep. Oh, wait. Teehee. Ooh, 95. That really needed replacing.
Oh dear.
And make sure... Yes, that got it.
Okay, Moghan, what do you got for us?
Hold on. Moglin. Ladonia, Rena, I will not judge you by your curious names, but I will judge you by, however, is your performance during my Trials of Trustworthiness, Kupo.
I worry about this name.
It'd be hilarious if they actually do have something different if you come in with a name starting with Mog. Moghan's Trial. Moghan would test your trustworthiness with a trial. Hello, yes, I am Moghan, the foremost alchemist in Mogholm, if you must know. If your tummy's gloopy or your wings droopy, I've a push in to fix that. Or I would if I didn't keep running out of ingredients. Luckily, you're here to do my trial. Yes, go forth, mighty adventurers, and mightily pluck 3 sprigs of cloud's breath for me. You'll find it blooming near the entrance to Eltholm. It's not the safest of places, so don't let yourself be too distracted by the pretty flowers, Kupo.
We're doing their chores. How nice!
No, it's not a chore. It's a trial.
A trial of trustworthiness.
Mogmug's trial. Mogmug would test your trustworthiness with a trial. Yes, you have the pleasure of speaking with Mogmug. I know. I am the fluffiest, most enchanting creature you have ever laid eyes upon, Kupo. It isn't easy being this adorable. I can barely take a stroll outside without those relentless Dravanians throwing themselves at me. Why, they look as if they might just gobble me right up. In any case, fleeing their overbearing adulation is growing a bit tiresome. Your trial, madame, is this. Find these ardent Eorzea and slap some manners into them, Kupo. Perhaps a firm smack on the snout will teach them to appreciate my charm from afar. Yeah, that. Definitely that. Mogwin's trial. Mogwin would test your trustworthiness with a trial. Gee, I thought he was going to do it with a chore.
Are you sure he won't?
No, it's definitely really a trial. Uh-huh.
Ha.
He says so. Mogwin's the name, and art is my game. When it comes to painting, there are none in Moghome who can match my talent with brush, Kupo. I know why you've come. Chieftain Moglin has demanded that I test your trustworthiness. But as I trust no one to create art that will satisfy me, I instead charge you with retrieving a masterpiece I seem to have misplaced. It was an ambitious and innovative work, guaranteed to fetch at least 4 Kupo nuts on the open market. You must find it. Question the masses! Surely a pebble painted with such vibrant color and unmistakable panache cannot have escaped the notice of every Moogle in Moghome. Pebble. He's painting pebbles.
Yes.
What have we gotten ourselves into? And why? Ogwin is missing his masterpiece, Kupo. Oh, you mean that paint-smeared mess of a pebble? I've not seen it recently, a fact for which my eyes are profoundly grateful.
Right.
Ah, we've discovered art critics. Mr. Mogwin has misplaced his masterpiece, Kupo. Oh, happy day! If I am the swifter in finding it, I will soon have a genuine Mogwin for the price of a little perspiration. Honestly, who has 4 Kupo nuts just lying about to spend on such luxuries? I'm right there with you. I don't know much about this stone, but I do know Mogwin's been creeping out the back way to Somol Summit from time to time, Kupo. Maybe he left it up there.
So we're looking for a painted feather, a sprig of
Aether current. Timing!
Okay, back on the road. Our first Aether current in the Psalm Hall.
Yay! Feel any lighter yet at Eorzea?
Find it interesting. It says it's below us.
Something is.
I guess we.
You were supposed to speak with Mogwin at some point, which is what that's for.
Oh. Oops.
Yeah.
Rena is not very good at following directions. She means well. She's trying to help.
I hate to admit it, but they're not exactly hiring us for our brains.
Here we go. Okay, Mogwin.
Well, what did you find out, Kupo?
Excuse me.
Ah! Yes! Did you mention it? I do seem to recall leaving my pebble out in the sun to dry. The second part of your trial commences! Go, adventure, and retrieve my masterpiece before some art-starved admirer swipes the stone for himself.
We were just up there. Boo!
You don't say!
Boo, I say! Ursa's gonna peck us at this rate. It's gonna hurt. Well, Ursa counts as a burb. Right? I'm not hearing an answer. That is kind of scary.
That is a large building.
Dancing Moogle! Ah, here's our painted stone. Our bunny senses were tingling.
Mm-hmm. Hold on.
Want to talk to Moglin?
Mogmill.
Hello, Mogmill.
I'm gonna build the biggest collection of shiny landlord treasures any Moogle has ever seen, Kubo. And then I'll bask in the envy of everyone in Mogholm. Landlord treasures.
As opposed to Sea Lord treasures, or Star Lord treasures, or have to admit, it's a pretty view.
Yeah. Look at those stars.
Wish we could get views like this here, but yeah, no, too much ambient light.
Yeah.
Well, this was an easy find. One down, two to go.
Hmm.
Might as well turn this in on our way out the door for the other two.
Yes. Do you have it, Kupo? Is my masterpiece safe? Moogle masterpiece. An ordinary rock awash with extraordinary color. What that color represents, however, you cannot discern from any angle.
Modern art.
Yeah. Yet, this is my work. Is it not exquisite? I call it Contemplations of Zenith. Thank you, madam. At last, I can exchange my art for those delectable Kupo nuts. Chieftain Moglin will hear of this valorous deed. Great.
You do not want that rod.
Too late.
Never. Never, never, never.
Too late.
Oh dear. Ugh. That rod is
It's an
hideous.
upgrade!
It's hideous! I tell you!
Oh yeah, that one.
Yes, it's that rod. Why is that rod even in the game? And you're wearing... why? Are you
I
like
need
trying
to
to
be
burn my
afraid.
eyeballs out?
No. Maybe the enemies. Surrender now, I'll brandish this rod at you. Actually, go back.
That
Hi,
might be
Muggy.
up top.
No. Moggy. Someone to talk to. Oh, if it isn't one of the visitors from below. Were you searching for something? If so, just ask. I pride myself on being the second most well-informed Moogle here, Kubo.
Second most. What do you do here?
I'm in charge of guarding the entrance to Mogholm. You did a wonderful job of it when we walked past you when we couldn't see you. If I see any of the many malicious monsters get too close, or if anything else is even slightly out of the ordinary, it's my duty to report straight to the Chieftain Moglin or the Pun Guard, Kubo. Of course, when something is amiss, a timely and detailed report is of the utmost importance, so focus and knowledge are necessary to be an excellent guard. That's why, next to the Chieftain Muglin, I'm the second most well-informed Moogle in all of Mogholm. If anything is troubling you, or you have any questions, chances are I'll be able to help. We won't be hiding or running away anymore, Kupo.
What kind of place is this?
As the name implies, Mogholm is where us Moogles make our homes. It lies at the summit of the towering mountain All. Just how high is All, you ask? Well, if you must know, you're free to climb down yourself and see.
No, thank you.
Sometimes a distant dragon howl will awaken us in the night, or an impolite monster might chase us around, but besides that, I'd say we have it pretty good living here above the clouds, Kupo. Thank you, Moggy. Mugsy. It's too bright and I cannot look, Kupo!
I'm hiding this direction. Ooh, look! Cloud's breath! I agree, live swing.
You ready? Or get stoned.
He's a biggin.
Okay. Now we just need more Cloud's Breath.
Which I think was through the faith.
Of course.
Shall we fall victim to our fate?
Sure. Wave goodbye. Wavekin in the clouds? It matters not how they arrive, only that they leave. Now. Before the residents of Mogholm find themselves palm deep in slimy scales and flapping fins. One in front of me. Yeah, you give him what for. You should be much better at giving him what for than I am right now.
Is what I do.
Try that again?
Is what I do.
Trouble. Yes. So why am I the one taking?
Because you're closer to their spawn point.
They do seem to take exception to that. Now you are a level below. How much XP you getting?
510?
Try that again?
510?
Okay.
Per?
Yeah. And I'm getting 443. So you're getting about an extra 60 or so points. Per kill. So a little bit of catching up. No peacefully walking away. You do not get to be chill here. Okay, back to the hunt. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting Cloud's Breath.
Like over here?
Exactly.
And then need one more, which I think is up this way.
Yeep!
Do you need help?
Just to make them go away faster. Oh boy. Izuna. Izuna. Yeah, these guys are worse than the Fate.
Yes, they are. The Fate's actually lower level than these guys.
Yeah, but there's a lot more the others. You'd think the numbers would more than make up for it. There it is. Very good.
Okay, that's our 3.
Mm-hmm.
Time to head back to the lazy fluffy butts who insist that we do all their chores for them.
Yes.
Because you know that's what they're doing.
They assured us that these were trials.
Uh-huh. This is my believing face. Okay,
Do you have an
got for us,
unbelieving?
Moggy?
Do you have an unbelieving face? You might need that too. Continue down this road, and you'll get to Eorzea. My friend Mogmon's guarding the entrance there. It takes a courageous palm to stand guard with all the Skylords about, Kupo.
They mean well. They're trying to help. Oh, look! A side quest.
He. A dream blooms. Mogomo is staring longingly into the distance. I just heard the most amazing news, Kupo! Rare and fragrant flowers called hornblooms are blooming near the House of Letters. If you could go pick 3 for me, my gratitude would be yours. We get your gratitude, but not your Kupo nuts.
Do
Got
we
it.
want to do that now, or turn in?
We're kind of right here. Okay. You were able to humble my Dravanian devotees? Wonderful! You are as capable as I am captivating, Kubo. Still, my precious perfection does not excuse those louts from pursuing me so mercilessly, their tongues lolling and bellies rumbling. The Dravanians and their ilk have much to learn about acceptable acts of admiration. You want to tell them?
No. Oh look, another side quest.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get like 1 per. A show of devotion. Mugmug is flitting about frantically looking for someone to do his bidding. Oh, he looked at us.
We're doomed now.
Yeah. Our eyes met. Now all we can do is stoically nod. Oh, you've returned to bask in my alluring aura. One can never have too many devotees. Say, I have just the job for a fledgling fan, Kubo. I require 4 vines from the Zenchinis that reside north of Mogholm. And ardent admirers such as yourself will surely not deny me. Shirley. Don't call me Shirley.
Yeah, I was about to say. Okay, Mogham, here you go.
If you have any trouble finding Cloud's breath, I do need it quite urgently, you know. Cloud's breath. Lack of imagination has led to most white flowers found growing in the skybound regions of Dravania and Abalathia to be named after clouds. This light-petaled specimen being no exception. Well, now we know how it got its name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, these are perfect, Kupo. Now I have the main ingredient for my palm tonic.
Your palm tonic.
Tonic. Nope, not going to ask. Speaking of which, how are you feeling, miss? Should you ever feel your palm losing its bounce, then I'm your Moogle, Kupo. I'll keep that in mind. You have completed the Trials of Trustworthiness. Return to Chieftain Muglin and await his judgment.
Nope. We've got another quest over here. It's kind of an important one.
Hold on a moment. There be things of inventory staring at me. $35, well, maybe not that one. And okay. The Bathing Bully. Margaret is in desperate need of a bath.
Ew.
Have you ever bathed in the waters to the northeast? Of course not, because a gang of burly Hropkins have been attacking any who goes near them, Kupo. If you were kind enough to slay a few, that might scare them away, giving me a chance to dip in the waters.
Oh, I think we have our side quest laid out for us.
So it would seem. Quick check. Don't see any others peeking out on the map.
So we're looking at collecting vines, pick Hornbloom, and slay Hopkins. Think we could do this all in the time allotted?
Maybe. At least I don't have work tomorrow morning.
This is true. Speaking of, Techinis.
So, how's Red Mage treating you?
It's very red. I am close to a third of the level.
Okay. Oh, that's because I've targeted them.
Yeah, they tend to throw a lot of poison about, and unfortunately I do not have Versuna!
Funny about that. I was trying to figure out why the poison on me wasn't being cured.
Oh, yeah, self-target can be an issue.
I think we will get 4 and 5. Told you. And a wind sprite for good measure.
We wanted to make sure we had enough to cover our base.
That sprite is kind of doing a number on you, isn't he?
It's not that bad.
You were down by a bit more than half.
Not for long.
Oh yeah, I put a regen on you.
Oh, my healer cares about me. Sniff.
Oh yes. Unlike some Sundari healers out there.
I would not know who you were talking about.
Yeah, I've never met her either. For some reason, she's always off when I'm on. And this should be 2 and 3. Yep. Yeah.
Now, how to get over to the house?
There it is.
Let's see if we can cut this way.
I think up the center section, though around this way will probably work. Might
Ignoring
interrupt him.
you.
Not look this hilly on the map.
Yeah, it... Okay, we can cut through this.
Kind of remember this. Landlord colony.
Does that mean landlords are kind of like ants?
Maybe?
Come on.
Okay.
Can I click on the flowers, please?
No.
Oh, hi! I'd say nice to meet you, but, no. Let's run off this way. Now, where's number 3?
You're outside the circle.
Just barely.
Kind of covered this.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, Nanny?
I think I see it. Inside this building.
Okay. Yep, there it is.
Saw the tag, and I saw the tag because I was looking at the building because I was already suspicious of it, so... Who there, Quest developers?
Oh no! There's a dinosaur on our tail! for another hour, though.
Yes. That's the T-minus 1 hour warning.
Okay, you two. Magumo first.
You returned bathed in a floral scent, Kupo. Were you able to find 3 of the flowers?
Indeed I was.
Hornbloom. This beautiful flower blooms only once every spring. The rest of the year, the plant is considered one of the ugliest in all the land. You really have the eyes of a florist. As I'm sure you've gathered, these are far more precious than the other flowers you see dotting the landscape, as they only bloom so lovely once a year. I'll put my very best into making sure they stay healthy and robust. Don't tell anyone, but I'll be using these for my secret garden. When it's finally complete, you'll be one of the first I invite, Kupo.
Ooh, secret garden.
Many thanks, brave adventurers. Finally, I can enjoy a bath without the smell of raw dragonfish assaulting my senses. Hey, a dip in the waters might serve to, freshen you up as well, Kupo. Gee, thanks. Porter has returned. Did the Cinctinis prove to be any trouble, Kupo? Cinctini vine. The thick, fibrous vine of a Cinctini. New roots have already begun to shoot forth from the exposed cut. Great, it's magical kudzu.
Yes.
Magnificent! Marvelous! Such beauteous vines almost make me green with envy. With these, I'll make the most harmonious harp in Mogholm, and Muggles from realms around will be enraptured when I perform at the Harvest Feast. Come and lend your voice to the cheers of my fabulous fans, Kupo. He's going to get overgrown by his own harp.
Yes. So, do we want to leave this for next week?
I think so. It's already after 11.
Yeah, where do we want to bed down at? This is a rest zone.
Yeah, there's a distinct lack of comfy places, though. Moglin's kind of hoarding the only truly comfy place here.
I don't know, this mushroom could be kind of comfy.
You're saying that about the mushroom.
Well, yes. With that, we're going to have to call it a night. Thank you all very much for joining us. We will be back tomorrow night, starting at 9:30 to finish up the last cleanup on Pandemonium, and then start MSQ for 6.4. From all reports, it's going to be a wild ride.
I am not surprised. The last few parts have been wild rides.
Yes. Yes, they have. And the internet is so trying to spoil it for me. In any case, you all have a great evening. Be safe. Be well. It was wonderful seeing you guys here. And we hope to see you tomorrow.
Yeah, everyone have a great night and have a good Memorial Day. And hope to see you tomorrow evening.
Night all.